Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat. Happy birthday to me. My girlfriend and her brother are out right now, hanging out. It's his birthday too, and I decided I should hop on and stream for a little bit, and then after they're back, I will go and I will have a birthday dinner and stuff and hang out with them some more. But I got a couple hours here. I should have about 2 hours, so I figured let's hop on. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do some. Let's run a little Persona, and that's it. I have no follow up to that. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, happy birthday, Pack Demon. Why am I not surprised that you're the first one here? Maybe the last one here. Who knows? You never can make assumptions in this world. I guess you can make some. Pack Demon. The fact that you're here so early implies to me that you see every time I go live, even if you don't always come in and say hi, but like you're always kind of watching. You know, Pac Demon is always there off screen, giving his, his support. You're in his thoughts, I appreciate you being here, Pac Demon. Yours is in 6 days. Well, happy almost birthday. How old are you turning? I don't remember exactly what age number you are. How you doing, Black Strife? Thank you very much for the well wishes. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. Everybody. Ayo. See, look, we got old friends reuniting. Birthday stream. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna open up. I don't like this view as much as this one. I like this view of chat more. It lets me make it up to 110%. I'm getting older. My eyes are worse, so 110% I find a little bit easier. Although this might not be the right stream. I think I have to go here. Okay, let's do this instead. Yeah, I'm turning on monetization. All right, it's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday. First, Nightbot is getting timed out. You guys know the rules. Every stream starts, we time out Nightbot. Let's pop this out, see if I missed anything here. Damn you, Nightbot. Happy birthday. Thank you, Zoran. I appreciate it. You'll be turning 30. Uh-oh, that's it. Take it from someone that's already over that hill. Every year just gets a little bit worse. Just a little bit worse. I'm joking, actually. I enjoy getting older. I don't enjoy being older. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like I like being in age. I don't know. I just like being older. I don't miss being a kid at all. I like being an adult, but I'm not looking forward to having a lifelong amount of back pain. All right, we're gonna go soak. It's raining outside, guys. I've been meaning to take a bath. When's the last time you guys have taken a bath? Not when is the last time you guys bathed. When's the last time you guys have taken a bath? There's a chance that I have taken between 0 and 1. There might be ones I forgot about. I may have taken one bath in the last like 15 years. Since I graduated high school. I mean, it might even be 20 years if I'm being honest. I literally cannot remember ever taking a bath in my entire life. When I can't imagine being a dumb kid again, oh my god. I'm so happy I'm not a kid. I'd rather be a dumb adult that's a bit wiser. You gotta get that wisdom. Oh, I think we're supposed to go to the study at home. You know what? I haven't studied at home. It is raining. It'll be good. A birthday? How marvelous. You never bathe? Good. That means you've got me beat by an extra 15 years. Showers only? Me too. I only shower. I only shower. I do have it on high speed auto. I don't know if I like that. I don't even like it on auto, but I don't know. I'm not paying that much attention to it today. I think it's been years since I took a bath, right? Is it a guy thing? Or is it, because like my girlfriend will occasionally take baths. And girls that I've spoken to have said that they have occasionally taken baths. And in fact, my next door neighbor, which this is what kind of triggered the thought of me. My next door neighbor, not them, but like their sister's husband or whatever, he only takes baths. He's taken a bath he doesn't shower. He only takes baths. There's nothing wrong with that. But it was so the antithesis of how I live my life that I was caught off guard. Happy birthday, Bill. Thank you. Bill, happy birthday, brother. I am happy that you're here. I appreciate it. We care about his wealth. That's the only reason that we're friends with him. I don't pay attention to these questions, although that teacher did look like it was a pretty funny joke, so now I feel a little left out. Joke's on me. I do have a Monster Zero sugar here. I don't like that. In Japan, wash up, then enter the bath. It's more of a time to relax, unlike how the West treats baths. So they don't use it to bathe. They almost treat it like a spa kind of thing. I don't know. You're just chillaxing. Big rewards. Yeah, but we can also go play soccer. I guess we could do both. I'm going to do the soccer first, because I think we get to progress. I think we level up by doing this. We'll level up the soccer, which is something I'm interested in. I want to get the soccer done. That way I never have to do it ever again. But I want to, like in Dragon Quest Tact, I remember and same with Octopath COTC, I never dotted my I's and crossed my T's in that game. And what I mean by that is, like, I cleared main content, but there would always be like little side things that you could do technically, and I never did any of it. And in this game I want to do all that shit. I got to beat Thoth on Mementos just now, thanks to your video. I'm happy the video helped. The video might have only helped in the sense that it was just like, hey, it's use fire, silly. But still, I appreciate that. We're not supposed to win here. I mean, I would like to, but maybe I'm supposed to target the other side. But now once you hit 3, it doesn't even matter. So what I do like about this minigame is that they actually consider all of the stuff, right? Like if you hit it over there, if you hit it over, then that guy wasn't even close that time. But if you hit it over there, like the guy will comment about it. If you try to hit him in the face with it, can I just click? If you try to hit him in the face or in between the legs, he has different animations for that. Right? He has an animation for the legs, animation for the body, animation above him, animation if it's really close. Like, I'm actually impressed at how many different ways they did it. You never cross your COTCs. Yes, you're absolutely correct. I was just drifting by. But I missed you, Platt. Notice you've been taking a break off streaming a bit. I didn't stream, I think, yesterday. Was it yesterday? There was at least one day I didn't stream, maybe 2 days I didn't stream. Yeah, there's not even a good reason. I just wasn't in the mood. And is that a good reason? I guess for some people it might be a good reason. Let's buy this ticket. Let's go. We got $1,000 thing. We already have one. Don't fall for it. But I do plan on streaming more again. I want to do it every day, but sometimes, do they add a new difficulty mode? No, not yet. Oh, I wonder if we can't clear this because they haven't added a new difficulty mode yet. Aren't we instinct level 6? It was 2 days? Damn. Okay, we can see this, but the question is, will it matter? I can't even... You see how fucking fast this thing is? They made this way too hard. At least you know this guy sucks when you shoot over here. But I gotta get 2 goals by shooting a weakness, right? Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't care about the all 5 goals as long as we get the experience. You're an asshole! It's 2. Oh, wait, never mind. We got it. Okay, never mind. You're cool. You're cool. I take it back. I'm cool with this guy. Okay. That is his weakness. We do get the 100 experience. And I guess that's it, right? Because there's no higher difficulty. I guess they add more difficulties later, don't they? Because I don't even think it's possible to get rank 10 right now. All right, let's go hang out with our boy Shubi. I think his name is Shubi Bop. No reason to make up for it. People have bad days. Let's be real. I mean, I'm not going to try to make up for it. But I do want to... I want to stream more. Streaming is... I tend to like making YouTube videos more than streaming because of the time investment. Streaming is just... I don't know. Because you don't need an idea when you stream. You could just get on and start streaming and hang out with people. That is actually like a crazy amount of fun. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to make sure I'm streaming more though. I think it helps build community way more than making YouTube videos, because I've been making YouTube videos for a while. I don't want to call it success. I guess it depends on what your thing of success is. It is success to me, but it's like there's a certain point where it's like I've been making some money off YouTube for a while, and I've never been good at building community. So I think maybe it's because I don't stream that much. So I'm gonna try streaming more to hopefully build a more not a permanent audience, but you know, a more sturdy audience rather than people that are just hanging out for a video and then leave forever. You're the same age as Platt? If you're 33, I'm 33 today. I am 33 big ones. That's the last birthday that oh man, I can't even think of anything that's remotely true. I was like 11, 22, 33. I mean, 21, I have nowhere to go with that. I was talking out my butt. There's pretty much, I think 21 is the last birthday where you actually are like, there's something to celebrate. Not that there's nothing to celebrate, you know, about getting older. It's always celebrate. But, you know, once you're 21 in the United States, you could drink alcohol. Well, we have none of these. We're going to do 4 of them. And then after that, I don't think there's like there's not like, oh yeah, I'm 42, let's go. I can finally do this thing that's been illegal my whole life. 35, I could run for president. 35, I could run for president. So in 2 more years, I could, it is possible. I don't remember when the next election is. Is it 2028? Right, because it was 2024, right? 2020, 2024, and so 2028. So in 2028, I could be your new president. It's possible. So keep an eye out. If I decide I'm gonna run for president, you guys can I forgot to use an assist. You guys can go ahead and shoot me that support. Let's not pretend we didn't all drink alcohol before the legal age. I didn't drink alcohol. I had 1 sip of my dad's beer when I was 8 years old. And then I didn't drink again any alcohol until I was at a bar when I was 21. Better start campaigning now? Well, I mean, I think I am. I think I just announced it, right? I'd say the biggest celebration is if you ever make it to 123 to break the record for the oldest person ever. I mean, in a sense, that's probably not a good celebration. You probably no offense to myself, I'm not that man. I don't think you can eat as much McDonald's as I have in my life and then make it to 123. I don't think it's happening. I would love it. Until I bet once you hit 123, you are just like, fuck this, bro. Fuck this. You want me to keep doing this shit again? No way. You guess you can't run until 2032? Well, Pack Demon, it's all right. I'll vote for you when you're there. Not with that attitude, true. Happy birthday. Thank you, Pirate Hunter. Thank you. I appreciate it. Assist. We got to use assists, guys. Don't forget. Let's just throw in a big, fat, sexy Joker. I don't know why it doesn't show me just the strongest Joker on my account or on my friends list. There's a guy with a rank 100 fucking Joker, but it never shows it to me. So I don't know the deal. You know what? Here you go. Let's just do this. Frosty Belmont. Thank you, Frosty Belmont. 123 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, come on. I don't want to throw shade at any of us, including you younger people watching, but we're probably not making it there. Your Joker's rank 102 somehow, then maybe you're on my friends list, because there's definitely someone on my friends list with like a Joker that it was either 100 or like rate about 100. It was definitely triple digits. My Joker is only like 70, I think. So I used an assist this time. Don't worry, I remembered. Kind of. That's a lot of Joker. You can celebrate at 27 when you got forced off your parents' health insurance. That's true. I did get forced off my parents' health insurance. I had to go get my own. What do you get for using assist again? You get an assist token, and then so you can get 10 a day. You get 10 assist tokens a day. Every 3 days, you can get 30, obviously 10 a day. So you can get 1 Gecko coin. So every month, because if every 3 days you get 1 Gecko coin, every 10 Gecko coins at minimum. So once a month, if you do this every day, you get 1 4-star weapon for a character. Some people say that's not worth it, but also here I am streaming when there's not really new content, so why wouldn't I guess. The oldest living person had a crazy lifestyle. She smoked 2 cigarettes a day from like 21 until she quit. I mean, maybe, okay, 2 cigarettes or 2 packs? Because 2 cigarettes is not that much. My mom smoked 2 packs a day. And she quit at 118. That's kind of crazy. I wouldn't, if I made it, I'm going to be honest. If I smoked from 21 to 118, I don't fucking think I would ever give that shit up. I think I don't know. Maybe it was worth it, but at that point, it almost seems like it would put more stress on her body. She drank wine and had dark chocolate and all that. Aren't those good for you, wine and dark chocolate? I don't know. If I pass 100, I don't know how it feels surviving that long. I mean, I hope I make it to 600. I'll be the Emperor from Warhammer 40k. I'll just sit in a chair, completely zoned out. And all my loved ones will know that I'm there with them, even though I can't communicate. You were gacha pulled today? Nice, that's right. It's true. I mean, getting when your parent when your father inseminates your mom, all right, that is basically your first gacha pull. So it's kind of deep. Gacha pulls back to our primitive instincts, right? There was a 0.00001% chance that you were the one that made it, I suppose, the exact version of you. So yeah, we were absolutely gacha pulled. I don't know if I want to live to 123. What is the quality of life even like at that age? I mean, at a point, I don't even know if I care. I think I'll take it. I think I would take it over nothing, but you'd like to be 90. Here's the thing. I find that age tends to change the closer you get to it. Up to a point, or it's like, yeah, do I really need to live past 70? I don't know. And then you hit like 68 and you're like, fuck that. I don't want to die at 70. I want to live to 90. And then you're 88. You're like, all right, come on, bro. If you make it 88, you're still just like, I'm not ready to go yet. Let's keep pushing this. Wine and dark chocolate in moderation are quite good for you. A nice mid-body white wine slaps. A mid-body white wine. That sounds like what people called me in high school. But it'll be enough to get hooked. How does she not have 2 packs a day at that point? I don't know. I think older brands must have been less chemicals and were less addicting. They probably were, because they weren't as or they probably had a lot more tobacco in them too. So I bet they weren't necessarily less addicting, but there was probably less chemical shit in them. It was probably pure poison instead of all this fucking modern, created in a lab poison. A news story of someone over 100 attributing their mental sharpness to Nintendo's brain training on DS. That's funny. That is funny. I mean, maybe there is a point that does something, but I think that they figured out that it's like that there's no evidence that actually does anything other than just be entertainment. But maybe at a certain point, if you're a certain age, it just keeps your brain on the tracks. Maybe it just will keep you thinking about a lot of topics that you don't think about anymore. If I were a gacha character, you'd be a 1-star. I mean, let's be honest, Luke P. If I was a gacha character, if someone pulled me from their gacha, I would immediately be fodder for their 5-star. They would pull me. They're like, God, this guy keeps showing up today. All right, well, at least we got food for the new 5-star. After One Piece finishes, you have to live to see the end of 2 Piece. Oh my God, you're right. That's what I always have something to live for. I think that's really important. And when I say I have something to live for, I don't mean in a grand sense, like, oh, I got to be here for my loved ones, in that sense. But I mean, like, so I always think it's so important to have something within 6 months to a year that you're really excited for. And maybe 5 years, it's like no matter, because there are people that deal with depression and stuff. I don't deal with that too much, but think about it like this. Like, if you're ever feeling really sad and you're like, I don't know if life is worth it, is like, could you really ever leave before playing Persona 6? I refuse to go anywhere. I take care of myself better because I want to play Persona 6 one day, you know? It's like that shit is gonna be so fucking fire. I gotta do it. Is this mine? This is an assist. This is not an assist. Put the assist in here. Oh, there we go. 91 Joker. Put that in. And then for here, just put, I don't know. Wait, no, you just switched. You're good. Never mind, we're good. Oh, it's good to have something to look forward to. It's so good, right? You need Hunter x Hunter to finish. I thought that show finished forever ago, but then I guess they made a new version of it or something. It's silly, but I've occasionally done that with video games releasing. I gotta live till X comes out. I do that constantly with video games. The Persona, the Phantom X was it for a while. I don't actually have a next one right now, which, oh, you know what? Suikoden, the Suikoden Gotcha. That one I really want to play. And then I want to play whatever, you know, Persona 6 is a big one, Dragon Quest 12. Those are all things that I'm really excited for. My goal is called Persona 6 or Kingdom Hearts 4. I've been waiting nearly a decade for both. Is it already been that long since Kingdom Hearts 3? Here's the thing. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 the week it was released. I got it for me and my buddy had a copy of it that we shared because we couldn't afford each to get our own copy. So I've been playing Kingdom Hearts since the very, very first version of it that ever came out, you know, Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PlayStation 2. And I've been a fan of it since then. And I will be honest, I do think everything since Kingdom Hearts 1 has been way more mid. Even Kingdom Hearts 2, I think, is mid. Kingdom Hearts 3, I thought was arguably bad. But, you know. Some people loved it. It's not silly if it works. I don't know, it could be silly. Like it if you found out that talking like Goofy from, you know, like it increased the strength of your lungs and could add, I don't know, 5 years to your life capacity, but you had to do it your whole life, it would still make you look silly to do it. I did that with Raito Remastered, made days look much brighter. It's true, you're like, but one day, man, we get to play that. I can't listen. I'm looking forward to the new Burger King, whatever, the Burger King Pokemon meal that's gonna come out. Oh, it's for kids. Fuck you. The manga never stops. Wow. For Hunter x Hunter. My life is literally waiting for games and sports. You know what? I'm not a sports guy, but I do kind of wish I was really into sports. I think I would be it would be nice to have something like that I really liked watching, that I really enjoyed watching. Although there's always shows I'm looking forward to. Like, that's not necessarily true, I guess, because I finished Squid Game, so I'm not necessarily looking forward to any shows anymore. I'll have to find a show that I'm looking forward to. Starlink. I think it's Starleap. I think Starlink is that thing by Elon Musk. Suikoden was getting a gotcha. I'm not even looking forward to it because it's a gotcha. In fact, I'm looking forward to it despite the fact that it's a gotcha. Like, I would still prefer like a new Suikoden game, but here's the thing: when a new gotcha comes out like that, like there's a silver lining, right? Gotchas aren't my favorite style of games because they're predatory, but they are a way to have fun with an IP that I really like. And like, let's not even pretend that it's not the case, but like when a new gotcha comes out, I make a much more amount of money on YouTube in that month because people watch the videos and stuff. So it tends to be, even though it's not my job, it tends to be like when a new game comes out, it's fun entertainment combined with making some money, and also combined with just a bigger audience, which makes it more fun to make content. How you doing, Matt Boom? Welcome. I'll stick till this one until it dies. I think I am too. I'm gonna play Starleap, but I can't see. This game will have to really, really, really shit the bed for me to ever consider not playing it. And I don't mean shit the bed even with monetization, because I would continue to play free to play as a boycott probably. But like, they would have to completely make the game the most unfun game to play, and it would have to be dead for a long time. But yeah, I think I'm a till EOS kind of guy on this one. Gotta live till Silk Song comes out. I'm living to 400 issue. That game, Silk Song is on its way. Do you think there's Silk Song to me feels like, I don't know if it's canceled. They know it's not. I know it's not. But I'm like, what the? there's just, it doesn't make any sense. They could have made Hollow Knight 3 times, I feel like, in the time it's taken them to make this DLC. It's just like, there's something going on there that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's like, oh, they want to make it right. I get that. But there's a point where I'm like, you could have made Hollow Knight 2 and Hollow Knight 3 probably at this point, right? Like, I just don't get it. Birth by Sleep, that game was, Birth by Sleep is the best game in the series and my second favorite game of all time. I started with Chain of Memories. You can't start with Chain of Memories and then, okay, you can do whatever you want. But I'm saying, I'm telling you, Kingdom Hearts 1 is so much better. It is so much better than Chain of Memories. It depends on which version you played. If you played Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance when it came out like I did, I really, really enjoyed it, but it definitely was not as enjoyable for a first-timer. That if a first-timer came in and played the PS2 remake one, they'd probably enjoy it more. Chain of Memories is really fun. I really like Chain of Memories, but Birth by Sleep? I'm telling you, Kingdom Hearts 1 is 10x the game. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 is borderline a perfect video game for an action RPG. You know, like a not very difficult action RPG. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 is a huge step up in a lot of directions, and in almost every way except for story, where they start introducing the dumb shit organization people. I hate everything to do with Organization 13. The story of Kingdom Hearts 1 felt so... It just made sense before they started adding the nobodies and all that crap. Or it was still... Kingdom Hearts 2 was still very good. Had way better boss fights, too. Girl Caught. I wish P5X was its own game, not a gacha, but I really love the character so far. Me too. And the thing is, if it wasn't a gacha, we would play it for a month and we'd be done with it forever, right? We would have nothing, we'd have nothing to do, basically. The reason we're doing this one at a time, by the way, is for the assist tokens. Do you think you'd ever grow out of gachas? Maybe if a different game genre that you enjoy starts to do well for YouTube? Well, gachas are secondary on my channel, even though it's the reason why gachas seems primary on my channel is because they last for a long time. But if you look at like the history of my YouTube channel, at least for the last several years, I'm playing a gacha and then a single player JRPG will come out and I don't touch the gacha for like a month, and I only play that single player RPG because I care about that shit way more. Then I beat the game, I kind of do like a review, I do all the guides for the fights that I can think of, and then I'm done. And then I go back to a gacha because it's just like, all right, well, there's still more gacha stuff. Gachas are actually secondary in my interest to straight up single player JRPGs. So if something like Dragon Quest 12 comes out, I'm probably not gonna, I'll play a gacha, but I'm only gonna do dailies. I'm not gonna be pushing, oops, sorry, that was too many. I'm not gonna be pushing, doing difficult content or trying to top leaderboards in that month at all. Live to see them do a FF8 remake. Oh my god, that's the frickin' dream, bro. I don't care about them doing an FF8 remake that they just make the graphics look better. I want them to do, I want a Final Fantasy VII, I want a full world 3-part game. Yeah, maybe make it 2 games, but I want a full, I'm telling you, the presentation of Final Fantasy VIII is like so unparalleled. It's so fucking unbelievably good. The set pieces of the storytelling, what they were able to accomplish in that game, how fucking cool so much of the shit is that game is, I love that game. A sequel is taking too long. If you could change school grades, middle school to high school, between the time they take to come out, I don't know, middle school, I mean, that's potentially 1 year, but I will tell you, I feel like Hollow Knight came out 15 years ago, and I played Hollow Knight well after it was, like, it came out, it had been popular, it had, you know, kind of mellowed out, and then people kind of came back, it was popular, and then it kind of was like, all right, you know, I think they announced it, and I was like, you know what, I'll play Hollow Knight, like, years after it came out, and I thought it was good, but, like, it's been so many years since then, and it's still not out. I don't know what they're doing over there. I'm sure they're working really hard with all their infinite money, but, like, I'm just, like, I'm kind of, like, I'm nervous that it's going to be terrible because it's been so long, you know? Like, there's a point where it takes so long where I'm like, okay, wait a second. What's going on here, man? I wasn't even born when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out. Bro, youngsters here. I like very complicated story. I even played all 3 of the mobile games when they were out. They were good. Absolutely not Was the oh well were they good? No. Was the story interesting? Yes. See, I think there's a difference between a complicated story and a story that's convoluted. It's like for me the Kingdom Hearts story is just told badly. It just told in badly in parts all over the place. And it's like, yes, you can understand it and follow it and stuff, but there's a point where it's like they're just bad storytellers. In my opinion. And then it's like everything gets retconned because they just keep, if you play it in order as it came out, it's like they did not have the end in mind when they started the beginning, right? Like when you play Kingdom Hearts 1, 90% of the shit that's true about the lore now is not true when they made Kingdom Hearts 1. They just keep adding shit to make it more complex. You would love a FF8 remake. FF9 could also get a remake, I suppose. Gachas are kind of MMOs for me. MMOs are my forever game, a game that I will just be there for me to enjoy playing after I'm done with my newest single player obsession. That's kind of, I mean, that makes sense, honestly. I'm not very good at playing MMOs anymore. Because the good thing about gachas is you can invest a ton of time in it, but also you can afford to not invest a lot of time in it. MMOs, I always feel like the social pressure to put a lot of time in it for like your guild and stuff. As long as they don't make FF8 remake another Final Fantasy, the mini game like they did with 7, I'd love that. I love the mini games of Final Fantasy 7. Although I would say Final Fantasy 7 is definitely more known for the mini games in general. Like, I think even if you go back and play Final Fantasy 7, there was still more like little mini segments like that. Although Final Fantasy 8 had some really weird one-time use mechanic segments too, so maybe I'm just wrong. FF8 is the best one. I think FF8 is, I would be willing to argue that it's the best Final Fantasy. But I think FF10 is the best Final Fantasy. Like straight through and through. But I think I personally put FF8 on like a similar pedestal. I can't really decide. You've lost faith in that game? Which one? Kage, Final Fantasy 7. The Duke Nukem Forever effect. Is that the one where, oh, you've lost faith in Silk Song, where it just like, it's been so long? Yeah, the Duke Nukem Forever effect. You're absolutely right. I'll stick to playing other Metroidvanias. Hell, Bloodstained sequel's coming out soon. That's true. Bloodstained. What is it called? Bloodstained? That's coming out soon. I beat that game. That game was a lot of fun. Here's the thing. I would play games like that on stream rather, but I don't think I get any viewers. People don't really care to watch me play non-RPGs. People don't even care to watch me play gachas normally, so if I get a bigger audience and more people stick around, then maybe we could jump around games like that, but it's definitely not like a... But yeah, Bloodstained is one that I'm personally looking forward to. I'm gonna have to find time to play it in between making content and streaming and stuff. It's really hard to find time to play games that aren't gonna be on the YouTube channel because it takes so much time to stream and then make YouTube videos and then keep up with the game outside of those. Yeah. We need Final Fantasy 10 or 13 because those are the best ones. 13? Listen, you're younger than me. You don't remember what it was like, I guess, to have played Final Fantasy 12, the giant open world, and had so much fun, and then been waiting so long for Final Fantasy 13, and then when it came out, there was like when it came out, I can't remember. I played Final Fantasy 13 day one. I remember being so disappointed by that game, like absolutely, just like when I saw the strategy guide. And I saw that every single, for the first like half of the game, everything was just a hallway to walk forward. It was like every single map. I remember me and my friend looked at the strategy guide. We laughed at it before the game came out. And every map was a hallway. And I was like, this is coming off of Final Fantasy 12. But I was like, listen, I'll trust them because I like Final Fantasy 12 so much. But this seems like this seems bad. And then I got it. I was so let down. An FF10 remake would be pretty cool. I think it would be cool, but I think FF10 holds up incredibly well. I don't think it needs a remake like FF7. I think it visually still looks pretty good. Like, you could tell that they're characters. They're not just polygons standing around. If you like Metroidvania, Blasphemous 1 is one of the best in my opinion. Here's the thing. I actually don't like Metroidvania, but I know that's not popular to say. I played Hollow Knight, and I thought Hollow Knight was like totally fine. people will say Hollow Knight's like the greatest game of all time, and for the people that are really into that genre, I'm sure it is. For me, it was like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. Like, I had fun with it, but I didn't do all the extra stuff because it's not really my vibe. But I mean, I did have fun with it. Even for someone that doesn't normally like that genre, I had a good time. And Bloodstained was kind of similar. That had more strict RPG mechanics, like an old Castlevania game. So that's why I think I really like that one. I only try MMOs if I know my friends are playing it. Yeah, I'll only play an MMO if I have at least one buddy that wants to play it a lot. Might need 2 buddies. You're pretty much done with P5X until stamina builds up. At a good spot where I'm just waiting to hit 70. Yeah, honestly, I would say don't even worry about like doing gem refreshes every day. I mean, here's the thing. If you really, really care, Kage, about hitting top of the leaderboard, which I know you do, but there's like a reasonable amount. I don't know if it's like even worth using. You're not getting enough stamina for the gems when converting into energy, in my opinion. But in Silksong, I've lost faith in it. Yeah. Is Kage back to streaming? I've seen Kage stream a little bit here. I'm hoping he'll stream more. I think this is our last one here. I haven't been counting, but this should be about 10. Did you see about Southeast Asia server got Marion Dupe and Weapon Plan 3 and 4? Did they? Wow. That's actually... I'm happy for them, but it makes me a little more insulted. Happy birthday. Hey, thank you for the birthday well wishes. I appreciate it. I'm loving Persona. I'm having a really good time. Even when it's days like this where there's not much going on in it, it's still just a good time. Let's take a look at our profile here. Let's see if we got our 10 coins. We did. Boom. Thank you for the 10 coins, buddy. Wasn't FF12 the first MMO before 14? No, you're thinking of FF11. Final Fantasy 11's an MMO. FF12 definitely has MMO style combat in some ways. It was definitely... It took some things from FF11, but it is a full single-player game. You want Final Fantasy 6 to come back? I don't even want to talk about Final Fantasy 6. I'm not as big of a fan of it as other people are. I think 6 and 9 are way overhyped, but I don't think either of them are bad games, but I think people just think they're better than they are. Final Fantasy 13 with a more open world style would have been so good. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I haven't played FF13 in so long. Maybe I would like it now, but I remember as a young man... when that game came out. I mean, what year did Final Fantasy 13 release? What year did Final Fantasy 13 release? Let's take a look. FF13 release date. Came out in 2009, so I was still in high school. So I was a young man. I remember being so fucking disappointed in that game. You need the level cap increase for characters to do more damage in raids. Yeah, I know. I know that's what you're thinking here. Roguelikes are... Hey, how you doing, Melissa H? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sorry, the music stopped. Did it? Yeah, there we go. Roguelites are a genre I can't get into. I love roguelikes. See, that's what I kind of was not raised on, but after high school, after League of Legends, because I played a lot of League of Legends, and now I kind of hate the game, but like I played it for an incredible amount. I started watching Northern Lion play the Binding of Isaac, maybe around episode 700 or something of the original. And I just played a lot of Binding of Isaac, and that went into all the other roguelikes. I know technically all video games are wastes of time, but for roguelikes it feels so much more because all your progress is gone after like a 3-hour run. Well, 3 hours is pretty long. Typically it's an hour. I really like that. I like getting good at a game. I feel like it's kind of got a, I don't know. I really like roguelikes, but roguelites, rogue, whatever. People like doing too many definitions, but we all kind of know roughly. But if you don't like it, it's not for you. It doesn't have to be for you. That's totally fine. The race is on, but the stamina refreshes are evil. You get like, you get 60. I can't believe they don't give you full stamina. Not even 100. 60 and the gem prices feel crazy. I saw Marion Dupe and Weapon Plan 3 and 4, and you're on the Southeast Asia server. That is crazy. Maybe they saw the pushback from us, and they then decided to put it on Southeast Asia, and then they're going to compensate us in a little bit. Maybe this is all cope, though. Who knows? Boom, boom, boom. By the way, I think you can farm assist points for free from the boss recollections. They don't take stam after the first one. Yeah, but I was gonna spend stamina anyway. So that doesn't really bother me too much. I needed the resources. But it is good to note. It is good to note. Let's take a look what's over here. All right, Kage, don't laugh at us. Don't laugh at us, Kage. We're number 82. Don't laugh at us. So this is Kage. If you see Kage in chat, this is you right here, right? You're number 4 right now? That's you? Kefka? I think Kefka's a solid villain for sure. He's a little, like, I don't know. He's my favorite part about it. Probably. Is he a little, I don't know if he's one note, but it's kind of like just over the top evil, but I like him overall. I think he's good. I think a lot of the characters just don't have good enough dialogue to, I think they don't say that much to each other. You have to like do a lot of inferring, assuming that they're saying a lot of things a lot more eloquently than they are. I think you have to suspend a little bit of disbelief to really buy into the whole world and the character's depth, which is easier to do when I was younger. Now that I've played, because I played FF6 for the first time as a much older person, like 2 years ago, if that. Freebies are freebies. I'll take compensation. I feel like the card-based roguelikes, like Slay the Spire. Oh, you like the ones like Across the Obelisk and Slay the Spire? I like Slay the Spire so much more than Across the Obelisk, but Across the Obelisk was really fun to play with a buddy. The issue with like Across the Obelisk is I don't like it when characters feel built already. Like typically I don't like it when a game has a bunch of characters like that for that kind of game where it's like, because there's a shared deck, right? All the characters can get one type of card. It can get like the cleric deck, but I see this character is like, hey, this guy does lightning stacks, and his lightning stacks gets +1 lightning stacks, and he has a unique skill that gives him more lightning stacks. I'm like, well, let me guess, do I get cards with lightning stacks on them? They're like, whoa, you built this guy, how smart. I'm like, it feels like they kind of build the character for you, and maybe the min-maxing is part of the enjoyment. But I had a lot of fun with that game, but I felt like I couldn't play any character more than once because it felt like it was solved, you know. But then they add it to global. Yeah, but if they add it to global, what about people that already use the Cognite? 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 By the way, level 50 battle pass. 3 salamander coins. Bro, I can't wait for next month. Where the fuck is this thing? What is is it possible for Kage? Do you have this yet? No, I guess you can't get it till you hit level 70, so it's not possible to get this yet. So maybe they still have time. Okay. Southeast Asia is the same publisher as CN, that's why. Oh, JP and Global are the only ones from Sega. Well, why? To be fair, we might have the largest amount of players also, so they're just trying to scum it up. Since Southeast Asia and the rest of Global are Sega is pretty likely we'll get Marion Dupes during Fox update. I'm excited for Fox, by the way. I'm gonna get Fox 100%. I'm like 90% sure, but someone could fact check that. Okay. Gonna finish the raffle event tomorrow. Yippee. Really? You're gonna finish the whole thing tomorrow? I think I still have a little ways left. Let's take a look. I am gonna do the Metro Desire because I really do want that 2,000 bucks. They put the yen on the reward that I want. Currently, the only people who could use it will be you. It'll basically, yeah, like, I mean, I'm pretty high. Yeah, but I'm only 66. Like, it's not literally possible, I think, in the next week. Even if I spent all of my stamina, I don't think I could hit 70. I wish it just showed me this fucking energy. I do have 37 of these, and I could max refresh, but I don't think that I would even hit it. It's pretty slow at this point. The amount of dailies it would take, I don't think there's enough days left. You'll at level 70 on Saturday. Cool. I've been so bored that I cannot bring myself to grind that train. I love the train. I think the train is super fun. In fact, I'm gonna go do it right now. I'll show you. I am gonna wait to finish grinding it until I get Fox though, because he has the special operation here, and I'm gonna get Fox. So we'll just do that when he comes out. For now though, we'll just I guess we'll go for Umbreon. Oh, we're not gonna do your weakness thing, huh? I don't even know what we pick here. Let's just we'll just cheat. I have so many coffees waiting for a good event to use them on. I don't know if events work that way in this game, but that's typically what I would recommend. Should we use some? Honestly, it might be tough to use a. You want to go with a single target team? Do we want to run our boy here? But he's only level 60 right now. Maybe we just run a normal. You know what? We're gonna do this again when Fox comes out. Let's just do the rank 5 for now. That way we can insta kill this stuff and just kind of move through. I think that'll be fine. I love the 2K yen on that events dailies. Me too. I need to go get that. That's why I'm doing this. You just got 60 and I'm out of books after 3 level ups to 70. Oh, I was like, wait, how do you read all your books that fast? You don't mean the reading books, you mean the leveling up books. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're gonna run out almost immediately. There's no, it's not possible to over farm at this stage because you need so many of them. I don't know, take the prayer mushroom. I don't think it matters what we pick here. You know what? No, that one is annoying. Sure. Well, this is actually pretty bad for us too, but whatever. Today's your birthday, Jins. It is. Happy birthday. 33 years old. Levels take like 50k experience now. Oh my god. I've almost caught up to chat. Thank God. I'm getting Fox as well. After my insane Yui and Marion pulls, I have like 200 pulls left, 7 limited units and 3 limited units that still haven't lost a 50-50. Let's keep the trend going. Let's go. I'm in. When a foe is hit, is this the one that makes things deal more damage? No, that decreases damage on both sides. I don't like that. I want to do more damage. All right, well, never mind. I've changed my mind. I'm very excited for Fox. I mean, I'm not going to pull for dupes of them. Here, we'll take the... Hey, we got the 500. Let's go. We're popping off, guys. We're popping off. Well, let me finish some Velvet Room stars. He's got to. He's an AoE ice guy. Hey, who else are you? Unless you have built your Mont, which I doubt that you have. I mean, maybe you've built everybody to an extent, right? Like I have as well. But like, Soy is good, but Soy isn't enough. Where's the good shit, bro? All right, we'll take that. I was looking for a new set that I haven't used that much. We'll take the Brutal Record. Why not? You know what? Yeah, you're right. Let's go here. I want to say 4-star characters have their use in this game. 4-star characters are very strong in this game. Absolutely, Matt Boom. You're not wrong at all. Some 4-star characters are incredibly good in certain builds, like Key and Vino. When she comes out, well, Key is also just like one of the best characters you could run if you have Anne, just in general, right? Which is fantastic. I love it when characters are like that. I wanted to do the Agony stuff. This shit all sucks. I don't want any of this. We'll do this one. This one's free. We'll take this. This is what old people look like. Where's my... When you're trying to read stuff? I built your Mont and your Moko. Who's Moko? Oh, is that Makoto? Is that the psychic chick? I use her a lot. She's actually really good in Velvet Trials. If you don't use Makoto in Velvet Trials, you might be, I believe the term is capping. Although you can also use Wonder, but the point is, it is actually unironically good to put things to sleep when you're going up against one. If you're going up against one fat boy, like a Thor or something, and it's like no ads, putting him to sleep at the end of the turn is very powerful because he just skips his turns. It gives you like a real opportunity to kill him without having to tank the damage. You could just mitigate their ability to attack. And Makoto is very good at putting shit to sleep. Soy is fucking great. All characters are 70 out of 70. I'm getting pretty close to that, but I'm definitely not quite there yet. The Psy Purple Woman is Moko. That's her code name. Yeah, Soy can help you survive the Velvet fights. He did get outclassed by Marion, but it depends, like, because sometimes his being able to pull aggro is important. But Marion just does the passive 10% HP, giving everyone 1500 HP just on turn 0 of the fight is so nice. And then she can give everyone else multiple stacks as well, more HP, just like Soy does. And she actually can heal them when they get hurt. I'm a sucker for roguelike games. If Persona 5 have a roguelike game, I'll play it. I mean, they had the Persona Q, right? I don't know. Maybe that's just a dungeon crawler. I like dungeon crawlers a lot, too. My main goal has been to push that Q score up as high as possible. The Q score? What's the Q score? Since Marion, he was definitely outclassed. I mean, yes and no. Like, I don't... He's... So, Soy... If you don't need insane survivability, Soy is better in a lot of ways. If you do need survivability, she is definitely going to be better at pure survival. But if, like, the thing is, like, Soy shreds a fuck ton of defense. I don't even know if it matters. We'll go to Dominion, I guess. Soy shreds a shit ton of defense, which she doesn't shred like any, unless you get like the card effect, and even then, it's still like not as much as Soy. The score inside of the den. Ah, you're sitting at 150 now. I was kind of doing that. I mean, I am doing that. I don't want to pretend like I'm not, but obviously not to your level yet. It's actually a fun thing to work on. I'll agree. I am I'm doing okay on it. Here's the thing, like I'm probably in the top, I don't know. All right, we'll take this. I don't want this shit. This makes me mad. You know what? Maybe we just sell it. You're right. I'm probably in the top like 5% of players, but like you're probably in the top 1% of players, right? Oh, we got a ticket there. This is nice, just skipping all this shit. I forgot how fast this mode could be when you don't do every fight for an hour and a half. Here, we'll take this. Oh god, it makes me get out. Alright, give me a lost item. It could be anything. Don't be the item that makes me lose my items, though. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Now we can come over here. We can get rid of, I don't want this crap. Is it the murky one? No, it's this one. I don't like you. You make me mad when I see you. There we go. Murky number 5. We're just trying to get us to die from the murky. We have Marion, so we should be fine. I'll take my coins, please. I want roguelike Persona 5Q and Q2. Doesn't feel the same. You finish Q2 3DS. I haven't really played that many of those. It's because I don't like playing handheld games anymore. But if they put it on Steam, I'd play it at some point. That could be something that I think about doing for the stream. I play Persona 5, you know, especially during content lulls. Like today, I don't really need to do anything. And during content lulls, maybe I play an hour, do the dailies, or like a half hour, do the dailies, and then I switch for like 2 hours to a different Persona game and just play through that. You asked it up the healing set is mind baffling. The healing set with Marion is the strongest you could have. I know, but I've used it literally the last week. I've used it every day twice for the last week. And this is a difficulty lower than I'm used to playing, so I don't think I need it. You went hard because the little bonuses and extra coins to buy items in the den. I'm a sucker for a base builder. Me too. I mean, I've gone really hard in that. But it's just like, you know, there's a... When you get to the extremes like we're at, it's the gaps become bigger. So you are quite a bit ahead of me. But also, like, without an A6 Joker or anything like that, I don't think I can get anywhere close to that, if I'm being honest. Boom. I don't know how much power dupes add. I wonder if it does add. I wonder if dupes do add, not, I mean, like, literally in-game power, of course, but I wonder if the number goes up when you get an awakening. I assume that it does, because it increases their flat percent of stats and gives them a new skill, but I don't know if it includes the skill into the number, or if it's just the stats, you know? Definitely cards and shit count, though. And it's one of those things where if you can get like I don't know if there's a card that's like speed. I don't know if speed like gives as much as HP or something, right? So maybe getting a card that where's this one? Get rid of this one. Maybe getting like the revolution cards, because that's what we would do in Dragon Quest Tact, right? Instead of fight you. Instead of giving characters speed or whatever, you just give them all HP, because HP is a bigger multiplier on that number. And then you can just take it off later, right? Because you don't need to maintain it for a leaderboard. I'm playing Waifu AFK Gacha called Lost Sword. It's already a banger. Also, I'm very sick. I mean, two of my friends are playing that game. Hockey from Sword of Convallaria and Zalarin are both playing that game. They're also both playing the horse one, Usame Masamasema. In fact, I think I'm probably shooting my potential career in the foot by not playing the horse minigame. I don't know. That game has absolutely been popping off, way more than Persona has, for sure. Last week, we literally survived off of using a powered-up Anne on Vishnu. None of my guys maxed Yui. Was happy we got top 10 without needing the banner unit. That's really good. So, but would you have an A6 Anne? And, I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, Vishnu is strong. And obviously Yui's insane versus that boss fight. But an A6 Anne could realistically outperform an A0 Yui. I think that would be very reasonable. Actually, which is kind of interesting. Didn't really think about that. But I mean, yeah, A0 versus A6. Assuming like when I am like making a video for like the fight, I'm assuming if you have Yui, you know, you have like an A0 and an A0 Yui. I'm kind of assuming awareness 0 on all of them with no weapon. It's only stats. My Joker is going from A0 to A3, gained like 3 points. Really? And that is weirdly low, I'll be honest. Oh, we got the full set. Isn't that literally all 6? Right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got all 6 of these. That's kind of nice. Uma Musume had a much bigger fan base than I was expecting. Well, I realized it would be big, not at the moment, not when it came out, but when Northern Lion started playing it, Ludwig started playing it, that's when you're like, holy shit, this hit in a way that I was not expecting. I thought it would be just kind of like a, not cringe, but you know, there's just like a lot of like waifu style games that come out, but like you combine it with like horse racing, and I guess people just love that shit, bro. I can't say, I wouldn't have predicted it. I'll be honest, I would not have predicted it. But, you know, to each their own. All right, we'll get that. I don't think it matters what we pick here. I don't want any of this crap. Rank it up. Rank it up. We have 1,000. We're not even gonna spend this shit. I just downloaded, but you're playing Lost Sword. I mean, look, Lost Sword's a good game, from what I hear, from people that like it. I'll say it's a little too horny for me. Like, it looked like it was more horny than Girls Frontline 2 on the baseline. Maybe Girls Frontline 2 gets way more horny in the dorm meta, you know. But Lost whatever. It was kind of like Realm of Pixels, where I was just like, whoa, what are you doing? It's like, this is legal? This isn't considered porn? Like, no, it's not porn. This is just waifus, bro. I'm like, all right. I mean, this is like, this to me, this looks like porn, man. Well, whatever. We're just gonna max this shit out. I don't even know what we got here. She was A4 with max weapon, so not even fully powered Anne. I will say Anne's A3, A2 is the big one, I think. I mean, they're all big, I guess. But like when she gets that follow-up attack after she does her thing, that is so much more damage than I was expecting to add to that kind of mode. The weapon though has got to be crazy. Gotta head out, but have fun. Hey, happy birthday. Thank you, Azem. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. They dropped a ton of money on getting the top streamers to play it, and it was well worth their investment. I don't think they, like Northern Lion, I don't think they paid. Maybe I'm just straight up wrong, though. I guess I wouldn't know. What is this? Man, am I still reading this shit? I don't need any. What is this? I'll take way less damage. There we go. After the next 3 battles, we have 1 more battle left. That's perfect. I'll take it. Gotta head out. Sorry, I already read that. I was so used to chat moving so fast earlier. You know what? It was awesome to... honestly, that's the point. I'm trying to read literally every message. That's the point where, like, I understand where Bear gets, like, really far behind. It's really hard to actually keep up when there's, like, that many messages coming in. No joke. We might do a multi for my birthday, see what we get. See if we get a Marion dupe. Can I afford that? I can afford that. What's the worst that happens, huh? I'll ask for a Google Play gift card for my birthday. How about that? Someone will give me a Google Play gift card for my birthday, I'm sure. I'll text my dad. Quickly, father! I need $100 on Google Play now! My chat, they're expecting! Pull hard. I'm gonna do 1 multi. I'm gonna do 1 multi. Because I actually do need to get Fox, and I can't afford to keep spending. I can afford to keep spending what I've been spending, but I don't want to spend as much as I did in the first month on a regular basis. Tax write-off, exactly. Exactly. Every time I mean, they are tax write-offs. It doesn't matter, like, too much. Like, it does save you money in the sense. It doesn't. Tax write-offs don't make you money, but they make you spend less money on your taxes. And if it's on video, they are tax write-offs. It's even done through my business account because I have a Platypus Games like bank account, and that's where I do all my gacha purchases through. So I don't do anything on my personal accounts. You're sitting at 1,500 currently. 1,500 what? Oh, spending. I'm actually being good and waiting to spend on the next banner. That's good. Just wait. It's cool. I'm gonna do 1 pull because I would like that Marion dupe with that extra Pierce, I suppose. USD. Damn. I mean, you got me beat, but maybe not by as much as you think. I mean, that's probably slightly over double what I've spent. But you know what? You're also in a top 10 guild. You got. I mean, did you get Joker A6, right? Look at most of that spending was probably Joker A6, right? I would be surprised if most of it wasn't. Are we winning? It looks like we're winning. Oh, this Scarlet Wave is actually doing a great job. Joker A6, yeah. I mean, that's got to be most of the spending. It's not like getting a copy of Yui and Marion are that big, right? It's because also with Joker, the monthly packs and stuff, like they don't cover it. So at some point to A6 them, you have, like, you can get by with monthly packs and shit if you're trying to get 1 copy of a character, it seems like. But if you're trying to A6 a character, there's not enough packs. You need to start converting gems into pulls. You spent some on the general banner. Have you already hit the 300 on the general banner? Because I'm not on the 300 yet. I think I'm close, but I don't think I'm there yet. I must have spent some on there, but I don't remember how much. All right, let's do this. What do we get? Bro, we're popping off, boys. Wouldn't it be better to wait until the live stream just in case they announce they'll put Marion on the dupe back? Nope. Nope. It would not. 1, because who cares? It's my stream. It's my birthday. This is, you guys are paying for this, by the way. You guys are paying for the multi. All this comes from YouTube, so just by being here, thank you. 300 was one time, sadly. Oh yeah. I assumed it was 1 time. Did you think? I mean, I think it would be crazy if it was every time. Oh, there was only 1 in there. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh wow, we're almost done. We're closer than we thought. Than I thought. Than we thought I thought. All right, let's do it. There's only 4 more in here. We got it. That's maxed out. So this is the last one. We got 30 more in here. Wait. I missed 2 somewhere. Ah, I did. Grab these. Okay, so we got all the good stuff. It is kind of nice that I'm happy you do get to get all this relatively easily. It looked like it might be hard for a little bit there. There's no good rewards here though, right? Like that's still fine. I still think it's like a relatively fun little event. I like that. All right, let's take a look. We are at 2 out of 80. I actually, the thing about her banner, the reason I don't want to pull on it is I think these are all A6 right now. Well, she's A6. I would love to get both of them A6, honestly, too. He's not, why would they put him on, look at this. Why is he on both? Are they convinced they're not ever adding a win character? They really need you to build this guy. I actually think it's interesting that they put this same 4-star on 2 of the banners. He's the only repeat character. They must actually want you to build him. I mean, I built him because he's very good, but it is a little interesting. We're saving these because we're at 10 out of 70, and at this point, I've decided I want to get, I want to get Fox's weapon if I can. I'm not going to spend for it, I don't think. Yeah, we're at 240, 50, 60, 70, 273. The thing is, I've already gotten all the characters. The only one I really want to dupe on is actually Haruna, because I think it makes her good. Hiccup. All right, we're going to do 1 multi, okay? The win guy is fantastic. I think the win guy is very good. I don't having repeat 4-stars just means you have to have a 9-ticket multi instead of 10. For what? I don't mind having, repeat 4-stars. Oh, but I mean, I just think it's weird that they put them on the 2 banners. That's all. Like, they want you to build them because they could have put Sumi, not on this one, but they could have put Sumi on this one for people that didn't get Joker. They could try to convince them to pull for their curse damage. I'm really hoping Yuki. I'm really hoping we will do that pull. I already made a promise, but I'm really hoping that Yuki here. Please get Yuki here. That's her name, right? Please put her on the Fox banner. She's the only character in the game that like really synergizes with Fox really well. Please put her on the banner because I can't pull her. She's awareness 1. Not that her awarenesses get that much better, but it does give her more stats, right? So this goes up 1%, 2%. Oh, look at this is only 1%. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, Axion! Thank you for the donation. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. You are the first person to ever donate and get that message. My new thank you chat. I greatly appreciate that. Well, we're definitely doing the multi now. By the way, have them add Styx Yuki to that banner if you guys have any contacts. Yuki was one of my first characters. I use her all the time. I use her all the time too. I think she's actually really good. Unironically, I think she's good. But right now I am using her 3-star weapon. The only reason I haven't gotten her 4-star weapon with a selector is because I actually want her 5-star weapon, I think. I really do want her 5-star weapon because it gives her so much defense. And because I'm going to pull for Fox's weapon, I think I'll put her weapon on there also. So I don't want to use a 4-star selector and then not get it. Thank you, W Axion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yuki. Happy birthday, Uncle. You're welcome, Crispy. You're welcome. I'm going to an all-you-can-eat steak restaurant tonight. I'm going to Texas de Brazil. I think it's an all-you-can-eat like Brazilian steakhouse thing. Anyway, they just come around to your table. They drop big sacks of meat in front of your mouth, and they say, "You want a bite of this?" And you look up at them and you go, "Please, can I have some?" And then they give you all you want. I'm very excited. Okay, this $20 is going right here, right now. You guys ready? Do we even want to dupe? Sounds good. It's gonna be so good. I'm not gonna touch the salad bar. The only thing, you know what? I will tell you, nothing Brazilian but that. Not Brazil, anything but that. It's called a Brazilian steakhouse. I don't know what it's like to live in Brazil, but apparently all they have is giant stacks of steaks that they bring to your table, and it's very expensive. So I don't know. Apparently what I've heard about Brazil versus Texas Day Brazil is different. But what I will say about the salad bar is if you are very hungry, in between different types of meats, they have these really, really good cinnamon bananas. Not full bananas, but like little, like, you know, sliced bananas and cinnamon. They're a great palate cleanser to like reset because it's such a different flavor, and they're very tasty. So that's a good way to have like a light palate cleanser if you're gonna go from one kind of meat to another kind of meat. Plantains, no, they're bananas. They're very sweet. Let's get that andupe. I would take an andupe. All right, you guys ready? Let's go. We're gonna spend 10 tickets here. And remember, if we do not get the dupe here, we demand compensation. We demand compensation. Cinnamon is the worst spice and should be destroyed. Cinnamon should replace salt, and everything should be made with cinnamon instead. Everything should be made with like snickerdoodle, best cookie. Cinnamon roll, best dessert. Churros, best crunchy dessert. Cinnamon, whatever, horchata, best drink. Everything with cinnamon is objectively the best thing. All right. Wasn't there a thing where they mixed cinnamon with salt and it was the worst thing of all time? All right, we're going to do this. So, Axion, I want to thank you for the donation. Thank you for the birthday gift. It's not even a normal donation. It's a birthday gift. And the game may shit on us, but the game can't shit on our spirit, you know? The game can't shit on our spirit. We're doing a big I. Because I'm a big kind of guy. Axie. It is just ON. Okay. We'll do it like this, huh? How about this? Oh, I should have gone down first. There we go. Thank you very much for the birthday gift and the well wishes. I greatly appreciate it. You are officially, Axion. You are the first person to give me a birthday gift on my 33rd birthday. My girlfriend does have something for me. Ladies and gentlemen, am I right? But I'm gonna get it later. I'm joking, but I mean, my girlfriend did buy me stuff. And then my buddy is like helping pay for dinner, and so like I'm not getting anything from loved ones, but I'm saying I haven't got anything yet. So you are the first one to give me a gift on my birthday, and I thank you about that. All right, let's go. Axion, I thank you. Axion, it's all right. You know what we're gonna get here? We're gonna get our Yuki. We're gonna get our Yuki right here. Watch this. And you know what you just did? You just got us one step closer. You just got us one step closer to not only a 5-star weapon selector, but also you got me one step closer to a guaranteed Fox pull. We have just gotten one step closer. Watch this. If we go to the exchange, look how close. We're 3 away. We're 3 away from the 5-star weapon case. That's very good. Not the bedroom train. Whoop, whoop. I know the feeling. As we get older, we stop getting birthday gifts. I mean, it just kind of, you know, who cares about like getting a 33-year-old a gift, right? Which is why I have you guys. So thank you very much. So now we're at 12 out of 80. We are going to be getting Fox, and we are now one step closer. And it's all thanks to you, Axie, and I appreciate that. All right. What time is it? It's 3. Let me take a look and just make sure that I'm not missing text from my girlfriend and stuff. You did call it, Kage. You called it. You called it. Wait, you're actually planning on using the 5-star weapon selector? You're insane for that one? What are you talking about? It's the best thing there. You're insane. Let me take a look here. Thing on Twitch. Yes, it does. Perfect. Love you. Just making sure there's no one like missing anything. The 5-star weapon selector is the shit. I just reimbursed the gems for more pulls. Yeah, but if you look at it, but I'm crazy. I think the gems is the worst thing you could take. Well, maybe, sorry, that might be an exaggeration. I don't think it's the worst thing you could take. The worst thing you could take is the 4-star Phantom Idol select ticket. But this is a very bad rebate. You can get 30 pulls for the same price. Let's take a look. If you get, so you can get 40 of these, right? That's 4,000. That's not 30 pulls. That's only 20 pulls plus some, right? Because you get, for 10 of them, you get, for 100 of these, you get 1,000 of these. So you get 4,000. It's 3,500 to get, sorry, it's 3,000 to get 2 multis. And so you get, then you have 1,000 left over. So you could do a 10 weapon pull and 2 platinum ticket pulls. Or this is worth approximately, it depends on who you are, what you want to get, but this is roughly 70 pulls. If it's it's 70 pulls for a 50-50, but it's also guaranteed to get what you want. Now you could say it doesn't give you the new character thing, but if you don't need the new character thing, you want to get the Revenge Axe, or maybe not even the Revenge Axe. If you really want to get something like this, like it's just like the best options, man. What is another 2 multis on someone that's spending, you know, a couple $100? I'm gonna get pulls, but I have like 800 saved already. I mean, yeah, if you have like a bunch of this, you have like 800 of these, and you're getting like 4 more multis, that's good. I'm taking the 5-star weapon case every single time. I say if you need the gems, if you're close to a 5-star, yeah, you could save it for, it's like if you're 10 short of a guaranteed pity or something, that's when you do this. But if you're like me and you're just gonna get to pity anyway, this is way more expensive. This is way harder to get. But how much do you need permanent weapons? If you're pulling unlimited, you'll get them eventually, plus the battle pass. You're not guaranteed to get them at all. Especially not if you ever want to get a dupe. If you come up here, like, you're only ever going to get the weapons that are here. And so, like, you would have to do, I mean, here's the thing, is you would have to get, like, I don't know, 400, 500, 600 pulls to try to get these secondary weapons. If you want to pull till you get a guaranteed 5-star, and then you want to, it's like, all right, I got it. Now I want to go for this one and this one. It's like the amount of pulls it would actually take to get through all this shit, I think is an insane amount. Whereas just having a selector, I already have a selector that I'm not even using. I just want it just in case. I've maxed and weapon out already, but the others I'm a long way off. Yeah, I will say if you have, if you put like Anne's weapon here, you can get it pretty fast. If you do a lot of pulls and you want to do just one weapon, you could do pretty good because you could still eat other 5-star weapons into that weapon, right? It follows the same rules, I assume, where it needs just like a weapon of an exact copy and then any weapon of that rarity, then an exact copy, any weapon of that rarity. If you never lose the 50-50, that's even better. Limited unit pulls and weapons are way stronger on average. I disagree. I would rather have any 5-star weapon that I want than 2 more multis. I could spend $50 to get the 2 more multis. I can't spend $50 to get any 5-star weapon that I want. What do we get in each plan, may I ask? Let's take a look. When you're at the plan 3, you will get a dupe, but you're not able to get a dupe of the new character. Do they add it? I don't know. I don't know if they add it because there might be some players that are already going to get it. There will be a few players that might be able to get this and then not have the new character. And honestly, I don't even want to dupe on any of these. I'd probably just take the Anne dupe, try to get her up to A6 a little bit faster. Happy birthday, thank you. My current strat is to alternate out to get every character 1 copy of their 5-star for Q score. That's kind of what I'm trying to do also. I am trying to get 1 copy of every weapon and then have a couple extra in the tank that I can maybe push. And then once you get the plan 4, you get a 5-star weapon selector. as well. See, I want 1, 2. Well, I don't want this one. I do want this, but I'm not super into it. I really want the Permafrost, the Final Buster, the Baptism by Fire, the Cycle, the Queen of Winter, if whatever that one is, and the, did I already say the Final Buster? So I want like 6 or 7 of these weapons really bad. You need level 80, right? Because this is the one where, because you need to complete 100% of all the steps in order to actually get through this. And like, I actually can't do anything here till level 70 because like I'm at 4 out of 9. I need 5 more. I could do a couple of these, like 1, 2, 3. I could do like 3 more, but like Phantom Thief level 80, 72 Wonder. But once I hit level 70, I could push quite a bit further. But yeah, it's like I need to be level 80 here. I need to be, or sorry, I need to have Wonder level 70, Wonder level 70, Wonder level 70. So it's like I can't even do enough to progress yet. The 5 stars look pretty insane. I think so too. I'm locked until 70, and then I will clear half of plan 4. Yeah, I think I'm in a similar boat as you. I won't maybe like pump all the way through it because I haven't been specifically looking forward to ahead, you know, farm ahead. I am excited to get a free little Thor here though. In plan 3, I'm just got to get to 70, and this one I got to get to 68. So like, yeah, it's pretty much, it'll be done. Let's be real, 4 to 6 months. Who will really be using any permanent units besides basically excluding Nan? I will for sure, 100%. I don't know who Phoebe is. Marion, maybe free to play, but even they would be better off with the gems. I just disagree. I think the 5-star having a really diverse team of a bunch of units with a bunch of powerful weapons is just fundamentally better than 2 multis that are going to get you a little bit closer to a pity. So I mean, it depends on what you value, but I value having a more I think diverse, powerful account than having I prefer a wider account with more units that are viable than having a couple very, very powerful units. But also I'm willing to pay to have both happen. Their designs are very cool. I like the Tower of Babel. I think it's what it's called, right? The one that my boy here has, the one that Sumi has. Where's Sumi at? The fact that I haven't brought him to 70 yet is a crime. Babel's Verdict. Look at this thing. It's like a paintbrush, but also he's like a fisherman or something. Man, I love this weapon. Happy birthday, Merciless. Hope you have a good one. Absolutely. I hope you have a good day too, even if it's not your birthday. Getting Thor for free is pretty cool, right? I mean, they have been giving us personas, but this is the first one I'm excited about getting. Yeah, I love this weapon. I think it's just a cool design weapon as well. Is Futaba exists? Maybe, but as you need more teams and stuff, it just... Everyone can play the game how they want. I like using a lot of different units. Like, the reason, like, I use Tomoko just yesterday. I mean, I use Haruna a lot of times, even though she's not considered good. Like, I use every single one of these units on my account for different fights. Sometimes, guess what? Sometimes I use different units when I'm going through the train mode just for fun. Like, you'll use different units for fun. That's why I got Sumi's 5-star weapon because he's one of my favorite characters in the entire game. And it's just fun to watch him do his follow-up attacks more frequently and more powerful. So it's like, I do think, in addition though, I think I value having more 5-star weapons because you could also use it just to more easily max out Anne's weapon. Getting Anne's weapon, and even if you max out Anne's weapon early with the 5-star weapon selector and then you get more copies, you can still feed that copies into new meta weapons in the future. So I just think a 5-star weapon on average is more valuable than 4,000 gems. But also, I just spend money. Playing games for fun. At the min-max every choice. I do min-max a lot. I am in between. Sometimes I min-max to the Kage level, and sometimes I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. The 5-star buffs their stats as well. I mean, it buffs their stats. It gives them usually a more powerful effect, There is a few times where I actually am not 100% sure. Like, I don't particularly want his 5-star weapon. I do want it, but it's not like an SOS. I gotta level these characters up, by the way. It's funny, the characters that are level 60 are my favorite characters. Pretty much, it's Sumi and Windboy. These are some of the characters I use the most. I just think I think they're at level 60 for me because I wanted to get all the characters I didn't like as much up to level 70 because I was like, all right, well, I know I'm going to level this guy up, so let's get the ones that I use a little bit less, but I'm going to rank up. That way I could use them if I need to. And now I'm at the end, and none of my characters actually have their shit. Can we unlock it? Let's just do it. Oh, that's depressing. How do I get these? Guys, do you know how to get these? Let's go do it. My favorite sort of min-maxing is doing the absolute best with what you have. In gacha games, kind of like Darkest Dungeon. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun too. Yeah, I don't like necessarily min-maxing the meta of real life spending. I prefer more min-maxing. Well, here's the thing. The worst thing, like, that's why I kind of like pulling on every banner, especially as free to play. I like as free to play pulling on every single banner always. And whatever you get, spend whatever you have and get whatever you get. That's what I like doing. I'm not saying that is recommended, but I really like going with the flow of just like, I don't like min-maxing the pull system. I like min-maxing the utilizing what I have to the best of my ability on my account, right? And then when I'm a spender, then I just kind of get all the stuff. We don't need to use any more assists today. Oh, you know what? We should use an assist to give someone else points, right? We'll use an 87, and that might be better than ours. I wonder, I should take a look at where my Q level is at. Boom, 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 boom. I like clearing all the content and then complaining. I mean, I do too, but like, I'm not quite as extreme as you. I do, but it's just not on your level. Like, I'm a B+ student and you're an A+ student, I would say at that. You know, where it's like, here's the thing. I spend a lot of hours playing games, but when I play the game, I don't play them efficiently in terms of how fast I play. Like, if we look at the amount of hours I've spent on this game, it's probably more than most all other players. But the time I play, I tend to play pretty slow and casually. You know, I tend to not really focus too much on a lot of this stuff. I tend to just like, because I like clicking through and like wandering around. Can I do that maxed out? We'll do one of these. And then I honestly shouldn't spend any more stamina today. Listen, some people make a successful business out of that. That's me. I'm next. Listen, I'm a successful business per platypus. Everyone knows it. I'm literally the #1. Good day, Platy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It is great that everyone cares so much about me today. I am the best, most interesting per platypus in the world. So I play games, even if I played as much as other people, even if I do play this game as much as other people who are further or more complete on the content, I usually am behind because of how slowly I play games. And humble too, that's right. Not only am I handsome, likable, and honestly a little bit of an inspiration, but I'm humble too. You would be humbled by my modesty. I challenge you to find anyone as modest or as humble as I am. Top 1% of content creators too. If you include everyone that's ever uploaded a video to YouTube, that might be true. If you include anyone that would be considered successful, sure. So how do we do here? We're at 218. Oh, I know. I wanted to check out my P level. Guys, what level is your P? You inspire me to spend more money. Kage, if there's one thing I can encourage anybody to do, if you could just walk away from here, I want you to walk away with thinking, I should have given Platt just a little bit more money. I know that I did my best, but I could have done better. I'm at 126, Kage. What are you at? 150, you said? 200? Does it have a stop? So when you come here, do you look at your bottom and then look at that bot and then go there? Move out of the way, PewDiePie. The purplest platypus has taken the throne. That's right. 150, yeah. So do you usually? This is probably what I've done. right? I've gone to like Mont. And I'm like, all right, well, Mont is obviously dog shit. Let's make her a little bit stronger. That is called Q level. I've never seen that called Q level until you said something, but you have to come here, go to rating, and then it's Q level right here and right there. Quevel. It's not even Q level, it's called Quevel. Did they just hit the wrong button? What the fuck does the Q stand for? Qualia EXP? What the fuck is Qualia? Is that a fake word? You think your P is level 16? Oh, a little bit of a younger P there. We try to keep younger Ps out of chat. We want all the Ps in chat have got to be at least level 18. Okay, at least. I prefer 25 myself, but it's okay. You're sticking with Q level? Yeah, it's get the Qualendon experience. What are you talking about, game? What mode? What made this game great is actually like P5, but gacha game in a good way, and doesn't follow the usual gacha format. But P5X is literally Persona 5 gameplay, but with a few things on it, and it's great. Yeah, the few things on it are pretty fucking greedy, I'll be honest. But it is very, very Persona 5, like, first in a lot of ways. I assume the revelation cards are huge for this. Here we go. All right, let's unequip all. Recommended set. What do you care about? You probably do care about this because most of your damage probably comes from that guaranteed crit, doesn't it? Crit rate. Ooh, let's take a look. It's called Opulence. Oh, you probably hate crit multiplier, don't you? But you're gonna use this because it was gold for now. Sure. Kage, can I tell you something that I wish? Wow, critical damage 50%. This is great. Maybe she's good. I wish that we could go right here and quick select up to level 10. I don't want to level all this shit to level 25, okay? I want to level it up to like 10. You know? Does that make sense? What, do I have to go to level 20 fucking 5? We're just gonna throw some cards on. This game is more content than 90% of mobile games I've played. I still have stuff to do. Yeah, it's got an absurd amount of content. I think people kind of shit on it for like, I don't know, like people like will do the Kage and they'll play the game nonstop every second of their waking lives for 4 weeks straight and be like, where the fuck's the next update, bro? And that's why this is what's so funny to me is like the new mode came out, the Train of Desire or whatever, and the very first thing, you know, there's like a video, it's like, oh, how to get 60,000 experience per second, and then people went through and they got all level 100 rewards, you know, in the first day, and they're like, when's the next content update? I was like, that was the content. That whole mode is the only content we got for the new update. Slow down. It's okay. You've got 2 weeks to finish it, bro. You've got 2 weeks. Level 40. My Metro is 100 already because of that. Exactly. Like, it's fine. You know, people are allowed to do whatever they're going to do. But I will say it is a bit of a... Like, people will be like, when's the next update? When's the next update? It's like, you just did all the content in the first day. What are you talking about? Now, we're not leveling you up. I don't have enough juice for the level you up. I don't know if I got as much as I was thinking of from that. I wonder, you know, let's take a look. All right, so we are currently at 47. We're at 47. If I level this up to 15, will it give me more? Does crit multiplier, does it care about crit multiplier, or is it only flat stats? To be fair, it gave me 2 speed. 48. It does care. Well, do you think that 2 speed brought us up? It must be the crit multiplier, right? It did kill the fun of the mode, right? It's a really fun mode. Oh, they have score regiment. Oh, so is it actually these? So this is actually what is contributing to the rating, huh? That's interesting. So the HP is actually probably not helping her. So we probably want anything besides HP on her, right? So let's take a look at Opulence again. I don't know if, like, I would rather, even though I could probably switch to something else. So if I change that, will that actually bring her stats down? That did bring her down, but barely. It's probably just because there's not the secondary effects, right? Happy birthday! Thank you, Neo Rix. I appreciate you being here and saying hi. The magnifying. Okay, I didn't think those stats would be the ones that it would care about, but that's interesting. So let's get rid of the HP. Oh, sorry. We only want to be level 10, I think. We don't want to overinvest in specifically this until we've invested in other characters too, I think. We'll go through all of our characters and we'll see what we can get out of here. And then your HP percent also. I mean, it would probably be better to just put anything on there that isn't that. But I don't want to break the set bonus just for that at this point. I don't think I'm here to min-max that level. I'd rather have her more practically useful. I mean, to be fair, they didn't give us jack shit, but that's okay. Because I could probably get more, and her weapon is so weak. So this doesn't increase their level at all either? If you increase their skills, that doesn't actually do anything? I'm level 31, so I finished my palace. Good job. It's a very fun palace. I haven't done much min-maxing with cards yet. Went for the weapon, the character levels, which are a guarantee. Yeah. I just don't have that much resources, I don't think, for this. Because I'm still ranking it up, right? Like, I have 33 of these. I mean, I guess I could still do that. It is guaranteed. 49. That's good. Skills will level it up a little. Okay, so if you do max out all your skills, it will be something. So 49. I guess you just go from the weakest character up, because that's typically going to be the easiest. She only cares about attack. Wow, what a badass. Do you have any cards? Ailment accuracy. Honestly, I think you're about as built as you can get right now. I don't think I could realistically invest much more in you. Although this is a blue card, I will admit. Let's take a look at trust. You could equip this one that Haruna has. This one kind of sucks, actually. I don't even think you want trust. Whatever. Let's just change it. And now you still have something, I guess. I would love to use Haruna more, but the issue with Haruna is she just doesn't have a you really need a dupe on her, I think. And I just don't only reason I'm gonna level her up is for that P level, I think. Although today I'm working on personas, I have one more to unlock and then I'm ready for 70. I did unlock all the personas already, so I'm kind of just done with that. There we go. We found a metric that I'm ahead of Kage on. We found a metric that I'm ahead of Kage on, guys. Guys, everyone, there's one factor that I'm beating Kage on in this game. There's one metric for the next 5 minutes that I can say I have more progress than Kage. And that's that I fused all the personas. Yes, Kage! Yes! And I'm including, alright, before you try to come in here and fucking shoot me down, I am including the fucking one at rank 13. Alright, I'm including that one too. Alright? I'm including that one too. And I know you're not at 20 yet. I know you're not at 20 yet. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm currently have one metric where I'm better than Kage. For the next 15 minutes. There we go. Let's go. Woo! Better spend some more energy, bro. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up. Maybe I should start my own guild. Show them what a real leader looks like. Woo! I'm not doing that. You skipped my comment. What'd you say? Simply just grind. What'd you say? Simply just grind until the new content next update so we can do big, harder content? That wasn't a question, so I wasn't sure what to say. I mean, that's what I'm doing. You're inching to 17 on Merope? Bro, I'm inching my 17 on Merope. Am I right, guys? Heyo. Anyway, yes, I'm measuring in millimeters. So what, bro? 17 is 17. All right, let's take a look at our thieves. How many jewels did you spend on stamina to get the 66? Quite a bit. I don't know, maybe 2,000 at this point. maybe more. I honestly, maybe 10,000. I honestly haven't kept track even a little bit. But I have absolutely done, I did full refreshes for about the first week to 2 weeks, and then I've been doing 3 refreshes from that point on. So I guess only 150 a day. Well, 70, 150, 200 a day for the last, I don't know, week or 2 weeks. You could probably figure out that math, but... So how do I cheese these characters to be stronger? I guess I just gotta rank up their shit, but I don't want to give you any of these. That's 30, that's almost all my mats, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's come up here to Windboy. Oh. Windboy, I don't have... No, we'll give it to you. You are one of my best single target damage dealers. Oh, I know what I'm doing. We specifically want to level up Yuki because 58 feels kind of low. A lot of speed and a lot of defense. I guess I wonder, you know what? I wonder if her cards don't have that much defense on them. And that's defense. That's the attack multiplier. I think the attack multiplier isn't that bad. Okay, guys? I think the attack multiplier is pretty good. Let's go ahead and look for peace and justice. I mean, attack multiplier I think is totally fine. I don't know if she wants another defense. Maybe she does. Still don't have Shitori. How good is him? Who is Shitori? Or Shiratori? Is he worth spending my gold tickets on chasing him? I go with their, if you're able to, go with their code names. Wind Guy or just the Element. Element's good too. Wind Guy is great. I wouldn't chase him, but it means you're probably gonna pull on either Yui or Marion. Well, he's on the Joker banner. I think almost everyone in the game has him because he's on the Joker banner. So did you get a copy of Joker before getting him? That would be not impressive, but like definitely possible. He's also on the Marion banner. But I would not spend general tickets to chase 4 stars unless you are really stuck on, like you haven't done enough pulls to progress. People are saying there's nothing more stuff to do before we get to the next big update before it drops. Basically, we have to be well prepared for harder content. Yeah, I think the new content may not be too hard. I think there's a point where like me and Kage are probably over prepared. But whatever, you know, potato. I do want to spend energy grinding these because I think if you come over here and we take a look at the metaverse, you don't plan on pulling Joker. Whoa. That's you're the first person that's ever said that you're not going to pull on Joker. Nothing wrong with not pulling on Joker, just everyone wants to pull on Joker. Fuck, where's the defense one? Is it this one? Increase defense by 20%. Oh, maybe I'm not going to work on this one then, because I think I want to work on this one, right? Motherfucker. I hate these fucking names of all these dumb things. Why are they purposely pair the shit that I want with shit that fucking sucks? You think I want the love set? Who is the love set for? For healers? None of the healers want it. I don't hate Joker, but he's in every gacha. Many P5 collabs. I'm saving for P3 units. That's a long wait. That's about a year. Isn't that like a year away? Girlfriend. Oh, my girlfriend's here. I want to farm a set of these for Fox when he comes out. I want some good opulence ones. So I might farm that. But also I just wish these were on the same set, because then it's like obviously what I want also is this, right? I want to have the defense set up so I can make my Yuki stronger. And I don't know if Fox is going to want defense or the ice one. I think he's definitely going to want the ice one because it gives him the follow-up attack, right? He does the resonance, which is his counter attack. So this is probably just way better in general. But Yuki really, really cares about the defense. Is there a one that does light stuff? Is there one for the light element? Like light element does more damage? I mean, I just haven't thought about it because there's no light character really. nuclear damage. When attacking with a skill, deal 30% of the user's attack as damage if the target has an elemental ailment, otherwise known as literally always. That's a pretty nice little benefit. Wind damage. I guess there isn't one. I wish it was easier to look through this shit. So this is ice, wind, curse. Well, probably fire. Maybe strife is fire. I can't remember the names of them. Physical. Oh no, fire. Valor is fire. None of them are gun either. Can't help but notice. Electric. Okay, so curse, electric, fire, ice, wind. This would be light then, I assume. Oh no, it's nuclear. So there just isn't a card set for light damage, huh? Interesting. So I really want to farm a little bit of hindrance. No, I want to farm a little bit of peace, right? Peace is the one. It's the same level, but you know what I mean. Peace is the one that increases defense for Yuki. So I want peace and opulence. I hope they add a stage. I hope they eventually add it where you can combine two of these and then farm that stage. Happy birthday, buddy. Gonna go finish up work and get this last persona. Good job. I will enjoy my superiority for the next few minutes here. But honestly, we're gonna end it pretty soon here. It's a short stream, but it is my birthday. I just wanted to stop in and say hi for a little bit. But yeah, I am going to farm some opulence for when Fox comes out. That way I can make a good build for him. And then we'll just have to give peace when we get it. I'll have to find out exactly what Fox's ideal stuff is. It's definitely going to be defense. I don't know if he's going to care about crit, but I guess if we just farm him, that's good for now. And then we'll, one thing at a time, you know? All right, guys, thank you so much for the birthday well wishes. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for the $20 donation that we got. It got us a little bit closer to our next pity. And yeah, I will be live tomorrow playing more Persona. And we will continue building our account and our characters and just honestly having a good time. Guys, much love. Perplatypus is Perplautopus. I will see you on the flip-flop. Check the YouTube channel if you want to see more videos. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos on there. So from every topic you could think of on this game. And if you want to see other videos, let me know in Discord. Let me know in the comments and I will get to work on that. Don't know if there will be a video tomorrow. We'll see how much time I have later tonight. But either way, much love. Perplatypus is Perplautopus. I'll see you on the flip-flops. Bye!